Hey everybody, it's Coach Morgan here. Today for volleyball we are going to learn and practice the skill of a set. So in volleyball there are four main parts of the game. First we're going to start out with a serve, then most of the time there's going to be a bump like we learned, then there's a set, and a spike is the last one. So today we are working on the set. Now for this video, what will you need? You will need your volleyball or any other ball that you have that can serve as a volleyball, and you are going to need some space, okay? So I am inside right now because it's raining outside, but what you would ideally want is space above you, no low ceilings, okay? And about 10 to 15 feet around you. So if you put your arms out like an airplane to the side, we're going to spin around in a circle. Make sure we don't bump into anything or touch anything, okay? So first we're going to leave our ball on the floor, okay, and we're going to learn the form of a set. So in volleyball, a set is actually that. It sets up the other players on your team to spike the ball over the net and hopefully get a point, okay? So this typically happens after the ball is bumped to us from another player, like we previously learned. As a set, what we are going to do is we're going to make sure that our feet are shoulder width apart. We have a good base, a good athletic stance, okay? Remember, that means that our knees are bent, they're not locked out straight, but they're also not fatigued in a squat position, okay? We want to just have our knees nice and loose, okay? So I'm showing you what that looks like. My feet are shoulder width apart. I'm in a nice athletic stance. My knees are a little bit bent, and I'm ready, okay? Now, what my hands are going to do is I'm going to touch my hands out in front of me. I'm going to touch my pointer finger on my left hand to my pointer finger on my right hand. And I'm going to touch my thumb on my left hand to my thumb on my right hand. And I'm going to form basically like a triangle with my fingers, okay? And my other fingers, my middle finger, ring finger, pinky fingers, they're all going to be glued together, okay? So I have a nice triangle in the center. Now I'm going to put this triangle on my forehead. So now I'm kind of looking up towards the ceiling. My nose is going up towards the ceiling, and my elbows are out, kind of like chicken wings, and I have my triangle on my forehead. Remember, your knees are bent in a good athletic stance, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, without the ball still, push my triangle up towards the sky, okay? Up towards the sky. Good, so what I'm doing right now is I'm putting my triangle on my forehead. Now I'm straightening my elbows and pushing my triangle to the sky. Okay, my nose is still pointed kind of at a 45-degree angle up towards the sky. Good, so we're going to practice that about 5 times, pushing your elbows towards the sky, or your triangle towards the sky. Good, make sure that we extend our elbows all the way. Our nose stays pointed and our fingers stay glued together. Good. Okay, now we are going to take it to the next step. So with our triangles on our head, we are now going to kind of flick our fingers out to the side. Okay, so our triangle is glued to our forehead. Now when we extend our elbows, we're going to flick our fingertips out to the side. Okay? Kind of like when we shoot a basketball, that end follow through with our fingertips, when it flicks towards the ground, that's the same idea, but we want to flick our fingertips outwards now for volleyball, for the set. Okay, so my fingertips are glued together, I have my triangle on my forehead, my elbows are out to the side, I'm in a good athletic stance, my nose is pointed towards the ceiling at a 45-degree angle, and I'm straightening my elbows and flicking my fingertips. Okay, so my elbows straighten, I push my triangle towards the sky, and my fingertips flick out towards the sides, okay? Good. All right, now we are ready to add a ball to this, okay? So, what we are going to do, pick up your volleyball. We are going to hold our volleyball in our triangle. Okay, so we're going to rest our volleyball in our triangle. So again, our pointer fingers are touching, our thumbs are touching, and the rest of our fingers are glued together, okay? Now we're going to put our ball up on our forehead. We're going to put our triangle up on our forehead. Our ball is in the center, okay? Now, when we go to do our set, we are going to flick our fingertips out after we extend our elbows, okay? Now, we want to push the ball a little bit forward, okay? That's why it's really important that we have a lot of space around us, okay? So when we push our ball forward, it might land in front of us. We just don't want it to land on top of us, right? All right, so here I go. I'm in a good athletic stance. Got my triangle on my forehead, my ball in my triangle. I'm extending my elbows and flicking my fingers out. And that was the sound of the ball hitting the floor, okay? So one more time. My triangle's on my forehead, my elbows are out, my ball is in my triangle. I am pushing my elbows up, and my fingertips are flicking out, okay? You're going to practice that now on your own for about 2 minutes, okay? See if you can get that set really, really down pat, okay? I will see you back here in about 2 minutes, and you will need a partner. Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope that you got some good practice in for your set. So now you need a partner, okay? So I have my partner with me.
Hey, Camp.
All right, this is Katie. She is going to be helping me for our next activity. All right, so now, again, you want to make sure that you are probably outside is the best bet. No low ceilings, okay? You have about 10 to 15 feet of space around you, and your partner and you are going to stand facing each other with about 3 to 5 feet in between you, okay? So now what we're going to do is practice setting to a partner. So all our partner is going to do is call for the ball and catch the ball when we set to them, okay? So I'm going to make my triangle again with my fingertips, my pointer and my thumb, and then my other fingertips are glued together. I'm going to put the triangle on my forehead, the ball in my triangle, and I'm looking at my partner, okay? Now what our partner is going to do is call for the ball. They're going to say, ball, ball, ball. Go ahead, Katie.
Ball, 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 ball.
Okay? And then I'm going to set to them. Okay, so I'm going to extend my elbows, flick my fingertips out to the side, and set the ball to them. Okay? We are not holding the ball and overhead throwing it. Okay? We want to make sure that we're using our good form. All right? So when I set to them, they're going to call for the ball, and then they're going to catch the ball. I will know that they have caught the ball when they stop calling for it, okay? So here we go. I'm going to demonstrate about 3 times, and then it will be your turn. All right, Katie, are you ready?
Ready. Ball, 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 ball.
All right. For 2.
Ball, 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 ball.
And last time, again, I'm in a good athletic stance. My knees are bent. I have my triangle on my forehead. My elbows are out to the side.
Ball, 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 ball.
All right. All right, now it is your turn. Make sure you have a partner, good amount of space, and your partner is calling for the ball. Have fun. All right, everybody. I hope that you really enjoyed learning how to set a ball in volleyball. Remember the 4 steps in volleyball. We have a serve, we have a bump, we have a set, and then the last part is a spike, okay? Remember those good cues. Our fingertips are going to be glued together. Make that triangle, put it on your forehead, and then our elbows are out to the side. And then we push the ball up, straighten our elbows, and we flick our fingertips out to the side. All right, great work. Keep practicing, and you did great. Bye, everybody.